I can turn on the fan.
Oh, no, I'm yes. So now we worry about stuff like that. Did you share the bachelor's party? Yeah. You did.
I did. It was a while ago.
I love that. Okay, so I'm reading that to my kid class. Yeah, yeah. I love that.
I'm sharing a story about someone who will come. I think bachelor's party gift was like.
Oh, wow.
Namandavs, 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 namandavs.
Good morning. My name is Tori, and I would like to thank you for attending this morning's Dharma Family and Pet Memorial Service. Reverend Dr. C.J. Dunford will now lead us in a brief guided meditation, after which we will continue with our service.
As we sit together today, I invite you to settle into your seat, whatever that feels like for you. Maybe a last little bit of movement before we still ourselves. May wish to lower your gaze or close the eyes. Find a place of stillness and comfort. As we practice this moment of mindfulness together, I invite you to notice the breath. Just like everything else, finding stillness in the breath. Maybe our inhales become slower, more full. And our exhales also slow down. I invite us to notice our feet connecting to the ground, the sense of weight, both pushing down and pushing up. The same weight of the backs of our thighs against the chair, the pew. It is said that the Buddha's wisdom and compassion is like the great earth, for it sustains the birth of all beings. In this moment of quietude, of settling, of mindfulness, May we all feel held by the earth. May we all feel this interconnectedness. Just a moment, I'll strike the bell again to end this very brief period of mindfulness together. I invite us to bring back movement into the body, to open our eyes. Please join me in Gassho as we say the name of the Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Namo Amida Butsu.
Reverend Dr. C.J. Dunford will now lead us in a brief guided meditation. Oh, sorry. Reverend C.J. will offer the dedication, Hyobiakuman, and read the deceased pet's names. After the reading of the names, Reverend C.J. will chant the Juni Rai, which is on page 67 of the Purple Service Book. During the chanting, we invite all pet memorial families to come up and offer incense.
Yobyaku, today we gather to remember our beloved animal companions who have passed away. The teaching of Venerable Shinran states that nirvana may take many forms, and that the nirvana of enlightenment truth pervades the countless worlds and fills the hearts of the ocean of all beings. Thus, all beings become Buddha. During our lifetimes, if we are so fortunate as to have animal companions, Buddha may take their form to teach us love and compassion. May we every day, but especially today, remember that wisdom and compassion surrounds us all at all times. And may we feel deep gratitude for this encounter with wisdom and compassion through our animal companions as we honor them here today. In Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 I'll now read the names. Katu. Loki. Pika, and 6 other baddies. General the cat. Tree the cat. all of the tropical fish in Ms. Ueda's classroom. Ria the cat. Kiyoshi the dog. Cooper. Lily. And Shibu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. We'll now chant Junirai, which is again on page 67. Junirai is a gatha, a poem or hymn, written by Nagarjuna, the second of the Pure Land Masters of Jodo Shinshu. Oh, sorry, the first, who is from India. In the Junirai, it expresses eloquently the depth of Nagarjuna's gratitude to the Buddha Amida. 太后见其所見前言少女名う大さおいさ上女戦の子が将来見だ損自法将来勝負し権限人図し安楽戦後尊厳職業子が将来見だ損小無常無我と薬女水眼伝ようろ一種説法無名字子が将来見だ損非尊無説無悪名脈無如になく道夫主任死心教非尊子が将来見だ損非尊無量法勉強無所主悪知識往生不大志菩提子が将来見だ損がせ非尊苦毒寺修善無変如海水小逆前言小長者永世主上昇飛行ナマンダメナマンダメナマンダメナマンダメナマンダメナマンダメがんにしくどく平等性一切道本菩提心 Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo
Namo
Amida
Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Please rise if you are able to follow along with the Gata, Home to the Light and Life, which is on the handout. Please remain standing for the reading of the Three Treasures 1.
It's time to come on home. Time to come on home. Home to the light and life. It's time to come on home. It's time to come on home. Time to come on home. The power of compassion. I doubt we'll never stand tall. Come join your family. Come join your family. From all the faraway lands, it's time to come on home. It's time to come on home. Time to come on home. Your favorite Buddha land resides in your heart. Like your shining light. It's time to come on home. It's time to come on home. Time to come on home. It's time to come on home. Time to come on home. Inspired in your practice, peace its joy awaken. Bodhisattvas have vowed to spread the primal vow. Don't rest now, don't you rest. It's time to come on home. It's time to come on home. Time to come on home. It's time to come on home. It's time to come on home. And life.
I will now recite the Three Treasures 1 on page 8 of the Purple Service Book. Please feel free to follow along. Three Treasures 1. Hard is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not realize the truth in this life, when will it be realized? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. Refuge in the Buddha. May we absorb ourselves in the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves the supreme will. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we be submerged in the depths of doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. Live in harmony in the great assembly as disciples of the Buddha. Be free from all hindrances. Become units of true accord in the life of harmony, in a spirit of universal oneness, free from the bondage of selfishness. Even through myriad ages of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. We will now have a children's Dharma message by Reverend CJ.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. For my Dharma family message, I have a video to share. Does anyone know the Chinese story of the journey west? Raise your hand. A few people know. It's a Buddhist story, but it also involves a lot of Chinese mythology, and that is also shared with Japan. It looks a little different there. But I wanted to share this story because it's a story about a monkey called Sun Wukong, who's the Monkey King. And this particular piece of the story, because it's not a short story, I'm going to share, is about the Monkey King and his interactions with the Buddha and the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara. Do we know who that is? Avalokiteshvara, Kannon, or, what's the Chinese word? I forgot. Guan Yin, yes, thank you. Okay, so get ready. We can watch this really short movie together. It's about 5 minutes. I really like the animation style. And after we're done, we'll talk about what we noticed about the story, if that's okay. Here we go.
After wreaking havoc across the heavens, pilfering a potion of immortality, and defeating the strongest warriors in the Jade Emperor's court, the Monkey King had finally been captured in a white-hot prison cell. But rather than cooking him to a crisp, the sweltering cage had inflamed its captive strength. Now he was free once more and itching for a fight. Desperate, the Jade Emperor called on the only being stronger than he, the supreme power in all the heavens, the Buddha himself. Even in the face of this almighty opponent, Sun Wukong was not one to grovel. He began boasting of his many talents and demanded the emperor's crown. Smiling, the Buddha declared he would grant that wish if Sun Wukong could somersault out of his palm. The Monkey King gladly pranced onto the Buddha's hand and shot into the air, landing in a far-off region where 5 pink pillars seemed to mark the edge of the heavens. Cackling with glee, Sun Wukong proudly marked his territory. Returning to the Buddha, he demanded his new title, but he was distracted by a familiar odor. Looking back, he was shocked to find he'd never left the Buddha's hand. Suddenly, those 5 fingers transformed into a mountain range, which flipped and pinned Sun Wukong to the ground. Using a sacred seal, the Buddha secured the prison, trapping the Monkey King for good, unless he could learn to change. Seeing the mystical tag, Sun Wukong knew he couldn't escape unaided, but it took centuries before he truly admitted defeat. After 500 years of imprisonment, he'd grown increasingly desperate, finally vowing to mend his ways. So when the Bodhisattva Guanyin happened by his prison on a sacred journey, he promised to pursue enlightenment if she would end his torment. The goddess of compassion was skeptical of Sun Wukong's change of heart, but decided to give him an opportunity to prove himself. At that time, the goddess was overseeing another sacred quest, pursued by a righteous monk named Tripitaka. He'd set out to retrieve scriptures from the West, but the path was too long and dangerous to travel alone. So Guanyin promised to arrange Sun Wukong's freedom if he would serve as the monk's faithful disciple. The Monkey King agreed without hesitation, and Guanyin directed Tripitaka to his mountain prison. After centuries of waiting, Sun Wukong was finally free, but he knew he had to behave himself. While the pair walked peacefully at first, they were soon accosted by fearsome bandits, and Sun Wukong's old habits bubbled up. Tripitaka scolded the Monkey King, but this only enraged him further. Being good was far more boring than he'd imagined, so he swiftly abandoned his companion. Unable to continue alone, Tripitaka sat dejected until a strange woman approached him. She gave him a sumptuous silk shirt and a cap hiding a band of gold, alongside a mysterious spell. It was only when she vanished that Tripitaka recognized her as his holy patron. Meanwhile, Sun Wukong was having second thoughts. He'd sought refuge in the Dragon King's lair, where he discussed his troubles over tea. But the Dragon King only scoffed at his guest's wounded pride. He told Sun Wukong that if he truly wanted to attain enlightenment, he would have to abandon his ego, however painful that might be. His determination renewed, Sun Wukong returned to Tripitaka to apologize, but quickly spotted the luxurious shirt and cap. They fit the Monkey King perfectly, prompting Tripitaka to recite the spell out of curiosity. Suddenly, the golden band tightened around Sun Wukong's head, causing explosive pain. He became too weak to use his cudgel or somersault away. Only now did Tripitaka recognize the spell's power. Until Sun Wukong could control himself, Guanyin had given him control of the Monkey King. Both parties were uneasy about this new arrangement, but they agreed it was for the good of their mission. Finally, the Monkey King was ready for his greatest challenge yet, an epic journey to the West, and perhaps to redemption. The stories that we pass down help us better understand the past and sometimes even the present. Subscribe to this.
Okay, I hope you like the story. What are some of the things that we noticed in the story? Raise your hand, please. What did you notice? Yes. What's that? The Monkey King was sent to jail. Kind of, yeah. The Buddha put him under a mountain. and locked him up until he could change, because he'd done so many selfish things. At the beginning of the story, it kind of explained a little bit more. He broke into the palace of the gods and stole this potion of immortality so he could live forever. And he got punished. He got thrown into what looks like this, right? Looks like a goro. And they were going to cook him to punish him. But that just made him more angry and more powerful. What do you think? There's a story there about how we act in the world, how we treat each other. Animals are just as important as humans in Buddhism. What are some of the feelings you think that we might have observed in the Monkey King in Sun Wukong? Greed and anger. Yes. Selfishness, that's a really good one. I think that's maybe the most important one. He wasn't really paying attention to how he affected other people. And even when the Buddha locked him in the mountain, he was there for 500 years. Can you imagine being locked in a mountain for 500 years? I think he was pretty angry still. But even after Guanyin released him to try to help Tripitaka, what happened then? When the bandits came. Yes. He got angry and he started attacking the bandits, even though that wasn't necessarily what he was supposed to do. Do we think the Buddha would have attacked bandits? The monk certainly didn't. But then the monk told him, no, we gotta stop. And then he just got more angry and kept attacking them. And then he left. Is there anything else we noticed about the story? Yes.
That he was the Monkey King. So he went to the dragon and he drank some tea talking about what's happening.
Yeah. Monkey King went to the Dragon King and had tea and talked about what was happening. I think the Monkey King was still very frustrated, but what did the Dragon King tell him? You have to let go of your ego if you want to become enlightened. I think another thing that this story tells us is just how hard it is to let go of all of the ways that we naturally are. It's natural for us to be greedy. It's natural for us to be angry. It's natural for us to do a lot of things. But Buddhism is about helping us to let go of those ways of being. Letting go of our ego allows us to attain enlightenment. And the Monkey King helped us learn that. Maybe some of our pet friends who passed away helped us learn some of those stories too. So today, as we remember our loved ones who've passed away the past year or so, let's remember the story of the Monkey King, and also the story that all of our animal friends and everything in the natural world can teach us about letting go of our egos, of our selfishness, of our greed. Please join me in Gassho as we say the name of the Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Okay, that will conclude my family Dharma talk. I'll give it back to you.
Thank you, Reverend CJ, for your wonderful Dharma message to the students. Please rise if you are able to follow along with the Gata. Put a love in your heart, which is on another handout.
I think some of you probably know the song. It was written in 1969, a long Halpers ago. But it's a great song. It's a great song. I don't know why we haven't done it here before, but we're going to try to do it.
Think of your fellow man helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late. Please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. If you want the world to know we won't let hatred grow, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see, wait and see. Take a good look around, we're in a new key, and you're looking down. Put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait, wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Everybody now, come on. Put a little love in your heart. All right. Put a little love in your heart. Come on. Put a little love in your heart. And if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait, wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Everybody now, put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
UBB's, okay. Now we would like to welcome the following new guests. If you hear your name, if you could stand so we could welcome you, or if you're a little shy, just wave. Thank you. Casey. Amy. William. Jose. Cora, Ozzy, and Magnolia. Also part of a film crew from Nichi Bay Times are James, Kate, and Tomo. We will now read the announcements that have been submitted. There's a BBT Dharmanar monthly online study session Thursday, April 30th at 6:30 p.m. The topic is Amida Buddha. Sign-up link is on our website. Online meditation and discussion Wednesday, May 20th at 7 p.m. Sign-up link is on our website. BBT annual camping trip. The annual BBT camping trip sign up are now open. We'll be going once again to the Koa Manchester Beach campsite in Mendocino County. The dates are July 23rd to the 26th, Thursday through Sunday. The flyer is on the social hall or contact Tina Iwasaki. It's time for the Satsuki Bazaar. One day only, Sunday, May 17th, from 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Website. Find all the latest updates on our BBT Satsuki Bazaar website. Work schedule is published and has lots of open shifts. Please let Karen Cato know if you or your friends, family can take an extra shift ASAP. Pre-order barbecue steak dinner. Don't wait to reserve your steak dinner. See the website to pre-order. Bazaar fundraiser. Please help us update appliances, see the new freezer in the old temple facilities, and contribute to day-to-day operation. If able, please see the website to donate before the bazaar. All donations are appreciated. Online silent auction. Last-minute donations over $50 can still be made. Please ask your favorite restaurant or store for a gift certificate. The silent auction will be online to start bidding on May 1st and will conclude at the bazaar on Sunday, May 17th at 3 p.m. Yummy food, taiko, hula, and kids games. Bring the family for a day of fun and come hungry. Bake sale. We appreciate donations of cookies, mochi, bars, and snack mix for the bake sale. Jodo Shinshu Parking Center will be available for next Sunday, April 26th. The gate will be open at 9 a.m. and close at 9:30 a.m. sharp. Please arrive during this period to take advantage of the JSC parking for the Sunday service. Now the students will be dismissed to their classes. Would Dharma School students please go to the front? Oshoko. Oh,
Can I do one announcement?
oh yeah. Sorry.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Hi, so I'm Stacy, head teacher of the Dharma School. I just really want to thank everyone for their verbal flowers last week for the Dharma School's Hanamatsuri presentation. And I want to give a special thank you to all the teachers and the students and the parents who helped with all aspects of it, including decorating the beautiful Hanamido last week, and of course being in our amazing pageant. I don't know if you even recognize me because I have, not red makeup on today. Remember that? And also, finally, I really want to thank all of the generous donations to our bake sale. We are now able to donate over $550 to the Alameda County Immigration Legal Education Partnership. So thank you so much for helping to support East Bay families, especially when they are facing, needing legal emergency assistance. Thank you very much.
Now the students will be dismissed to their classes. Would Dharma School students please go to the front, Oshoko, and go to the classroom? All others are invited to remain for the adult Dharma talk. We will now have a Dharma message by Reverend Dr. C.J. Dunford.
Good morning again. Please join me in Gasho as I share the words of Venerable Shinran. Nirvana has innumerable names. It is impossible to give them in detail. I will only list a few. Nirvana is called extinction of passions, the uncreated, peaceful happiness, eternal bliss, true reality, Dharma body, Dharma nature, suchness, oneness, and Buddha nature. Buddha nature is none other than Tathagata. This Tathagata pervades the countless worlds. It fills the hearts and minds of the ocean of all beings. Thus plants, trees, and land all attain Buddhahood. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. This passage comes from our founder, Venerable Shinran's notes on the Essentials of Faith Alone, in which he's writing a commentary on an important and popular short piece of Pure Land Buddhism, Buddhist literature written by his peer, Seikaku, who is also a student of Venerable Honen. Master Shinran's notes on the Essentials of Faith Alone is probably my favorite piece he wrote, because it has so many points of clarification about our teachings in Pure Land Buddhism. I often think about this particular passage in describing the nature of Buddha and enlightenment as a dynamic force that is constantly at work in the world around us. In Buddhism, the ontological and soteriological goal is liberation from this world of suffering. Many different lineages take different approaches to this goal, and an important foundation for Buddhist worldviews or Buddhist cosmology is this concept of samsara, often called the sea of birth and death, or the saha world, the world of pain and suffering, and many other names for this world in which we all live. It is taught in Buddhism that there is no essential or individualistic self. We only live in community. When our bodies no longer hold life, we're reborn based on the causes and conditions of our life into the next one. One could say that the me that is reborn isn't a soul or spirit or essence. Rather, it is the karma that continues onward into the next manifestation of existence. Much like I might plant a tree in this lifetime and never see it grow into full maturity while I'm alive. I may not see the ways it provides shade and food to others after I've died. It's very likely that I do not know the people who have planted trees before me, and I may not know much about the history of each particular tree that offers me both food and a place of rest. In this way, we transmigrate the sea of birth and death, ignorant to the ways in which the world of karma shapes us, and also to the ways in which our karma shapes the world of other people. It's also taught that we may be reborn into different realms based on the activity of our lifetimes. It's generally thought that if we generate positive merit and accumulate positive karma, we'll be reborn into higher realms with less suffering. Similarly, if we do harmful things and generate negative karma, we're destined to be reborn to realms with more suffering, such as the realm of hungry ghosts, the realm of fighting spirits, or the hell realms. Each realm carries its own karma and its own forms of suffering. Generally, though, most Buddhists believe that being born a human is the most auspicious, because this is the way we can practice the way of the Buddha, being born as a human, and see into our own true nature as dependently co-arisen, as inherently deluded, and living life as a human is thought to be the only way for us to break free of the sea of birth and death. For many of us, though, we learn unconditional love and compassion from animals. So we hold services like we do today to remember our dear animal friends and all that they've taught us about companionship, friendship, and love. I can see Venerable Shinran's thought interfacing with these notions of rebirth, karma, and liberation in the passage that I shared at the beginning of my talk. This passage harkens back to a lesson that many of us might have learned from Reverend Dr. David Matsumoto during his time here at BBT, that we're all Buddhas to be. That includes our dear animal friends. On the one hand, if we embrace this lesson of Buddhas to be, then there's a sense of potential. That if we're unhappy with something about ourselves or in others, then perhaps those things will eventually become resolved as we walk the path together. We aren't there yet, but we're all working on ourselves together as Buddhas to be. On the other hand, it's also encouraging to know that Buddha becomes us. That means that when we listen to the Buddha Dharma and our understandings of ourselves and others, and the world grows more profound, Buddha, this light of wisdom and compassion, may work in our lives in ways that are beneficial to the liberation of all beings. Both these ideas, that we are Buddhas to be, and that the Buddha becomes us, can be very encouraging thoughts. Just a quick side note to say that even though this notion of becoming Buddha and Buddha becoming us might sound very warm and fuzzy, it's not something that I just made up or Reverend Matsumoto just made up. It's part of the Buddha Dharma. These ideas come from a very real and complex understanding of Buddhology, or talking about the Buddha metaphysically, called the doctrine of Trikaya, or the three bodies of the Buddha. This doctrine describes the ways in which that is beyond our human knowledge and our human understanding becomes in the world around us. This thing that we often call enlightenment, truth, nirvana, or the light of the Buddha, and how this indescribable force of compassion manifests itself in real ways in the world around us as various things, and even the land and the trees. They all become Buddha and guide us toward liberation. In this slide, you might see a very pretty dog. Her name is Shiba, and she was a wonderful bodhisattva who taught me compassion at a young age. So I'd like to share a little bit more about her. Compassion, or karuna in Buddhism, is very important because it is ultimately the activity of the Buddha in this world. Compassion can be defined as coming alongside someone in their feelings and their life circumstances. Because we are ignorant of our interconnectedness, it's very difficult for us to practice true compassion. But Buddha manifests and becomes various things in our lives, from other people to our animal friends, and even plants, trees, and the very land. Buddha is expressing true compassion and becomes all of these things in order to teach us compassion. True Buddha is beyond our very simple minds and their comprehension, so Buddha lets themselves be known to us by taking various forms, known as the Buddha body of compassionate means. For me, Buddha took this form in my life as a very young child, as Shiba. I was only 2 years old when my family adopted her, and we were very best friends. We were siblings, you might say, for the first 10 years of my life. We would snuggle and we would play. When I got older, I learned to feed her, to give her water, and to take care of her as she took care of me. In learning how to care for Shiba, I learned how much she took care of me. When other people in my life would let me down, Shiba was always there for me, just like Buddha. I might have grown up Christian, and so I had no concept of Buddha or the Buddha Dharma growing up, but I do believe that Shiva taught me compassion beyond words, true enacted compassion, the practice of compassion. and she left her permanent paw print on my heart. Many of us here have gathered to remember our dearly beloved animal friends, and it's truly a special occasion for us to hold in our hearts and minds as we remember the love that they've taught us. And I believe with all of my heart that it is appropriate for us to think of these friends as Buddhas in our lives. Buddhas who taught us how to be just a little bit kinder to ourselves and to others. In this way, they are expressions of Buddha. With that in mind, I'd like to read the words of Venerable Shinran once more to conclude my Dharma message. Please join me in Gassho. Nirvana has innumerable names. It is impossible to give them in detail. I will list only a few. Nirvana is called extinction of passions, the uncreated, peaceful happiness, eternal bliss, true reality, Dharma body, Dharma nature, suchness, oneness, and Buddha nature. Buddha nature is none other than Tathagata. This Tathagata pervades the countless worlds. It fills the hearts and minds of the ocean of all beings. Thus, all our animal friends, plants, trees, and land all attain Buddhahood. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 There we go. Okay. So before we all leave, I have a few thank yous to share. Firstly, thank you, Tori, for being our chairperson today. You did a great job. Thank you to Tara, our minister's assistant, for helping with today's service. Thank you, Tara. Thank you to our wonderful live stream team for their help in live streaming our service today. Thank you to the Dharma School teachers for your guidance with the Dharma School students. Thank you to Di and Tony for leading the wonderful gathas today. And thank you to the April Toban for preparing refreshments in the social hall. This will conclude our service for today. Thank you to everyone who joined us in person and online.